How is the IES version of ERIC different from other access options? ERIC is an online library of education research sponsored by the Institute of Education Sciences, or IES. The ERIC database has 1.8 million records of journal articles and gray literature. IES oversees, operates, and maintains ERIC and provides free, public access on the ERIC website. There are 4 key sets of ERIC activities IES performs. First, IES maintains the collection, which involves building, collecting, updating, and preserving the body of education literature in ERIC. Secondly, IES processes records, which includes creating the freely available ERIC metadata used by third-party ERIC providers. Next, IES develops and maintains the ERIC Thesaurus, a leading authority on the language of education. Finally, IES provides ERIC data, which involves both displaying ERIC records on the public website and, as part of our mission, making the metadata freely available to users, including vendors. Commercial vendors, nonprofit providers, library and education consortia, and other providers may choose to take ERIC's data and repackage it for users through a third-party site. Having vendor versions of ERIC in addition to the public eric.ed.gov site is a frequent source of confusion among users. This video describes how the federally funded ERIC database differs from other provider versions and answers some frequently asked questions sent to the ERIC Help Desk. IES makes ERIC available to everyone and never charges a fee for access or full text. You can search the collection from the ERIC website and download any full-text articles ERIC has copyright permission to release. This currently includes about 400,000 PDFs. IES updates the ERIC collection so the records in the collection found at eric.ed.gov are the most up-to-date. Providers using ERIC's metadata set their own schedules for updating their versions of ERIC using either the ERIC download files or the ERIC API. We do not release new download files immediately, so there is often a lag in the currency of these files. The API accesses current data directly from the live database. Providers create their own search portal for the ERIC metadata and offer their information either freely or for a subscription fee. They may or may not bundle ERIC data with other full-text or subject collections as part of a larger search package used by many universities and organizations. Now we'll answer some questions that users have asked related to the differences between the IES version of ERIC and third-party versions. Are the full-text articles on the free public site the same as the full text I get in my vendor version of ERIC? Yes. IES hosts the full-text articles and documents on ERIC. Third-party servers do not have full text from ERIC. They may link users to the content in the IES-sponsored ERIC database. Are various search engines used to search ERIC all basically the same? No. There are differences in the search engines used to find records in the ERIC collection. IES has an intuitive search feature that casts a wide net for possible matches and lists the most relevant records at the top of the results set. Filters help users narrow the results. This search engine is easy to use and similar to familiar internet search engines. Why do results from searches on the ERIC website differ from the same searches on my vendor platform? Search results may vary for a variety of reasons, including differences in the way search engines perform and the currency of the collection being searched. Search engines may look across different fields in the metadata or rank the relevance of records differently. A third-party platform does not include the most current records. IES has the most up-to-date version of the collection, which means there are more records to search. How can I subscribe to ERIC? You do not need a subscription to ERIC. You can access it freely at eric.ed.gov. I have lost my username and password to ERIC. How can I retrieve them? You do not need a username and password to access ERIC on the public website. All information is available at eric.ed.gov without needing to create an account. For more information about ERIC, check out these links.